I am so happy and grateful to be here this morning. You know, I am so happy that I have the privilege to come every morning and to do the morning blessings. I do the morning blessings in a way to reach out to others. But really, when I do the blessing with you, I receive a blessing from you. So good morning, Aman Buhatan. Good morning. It is the morning blessings, and I start now. Hello, Loretta. Good morning. Yes, it's 8 o'clock, so let's get the show on the road. It's the morning blessings. I am here every morning to step in the moment and do the morning blessings. When I do the morning blessings, it brings me joy. And the first person that benefits from the morning blessing is me. Because when I do it, I have thought it, I have felt it, and I am in it. And that's why the morning blessing is special for me. So, without further ado, let's get the show on the road. It is important. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? The morning blessing is a privilege and an honor for me to do every day. And I'm happy and grateful I get to do this. And because I get to do this, I always put a lot of effort into it. Although the thoughts don't... Hi, Lisa. Good morning. And another Lisa. I am surrounded by Lisas. Good morning, Lisa. Lisa. When I stand up to do... Hi, Yuko, my dear. How are you, my dear friend? It is a wonderful morning. So when I come in to do the morning blessings, I have this feeling that I'm in the shower. I have no idea what my topic will be. I'm out of the shower and I'm moving around. And then all of a sudden, boom, let's do this. But when I hear the words, I know it's not you. It's not you. That's not from you because the words are so different. Sometimes I go, what? And here is the word today. Hold on to the rope. Hi, Rita. I wanted to send you a note, but I couldn't. Anyway, never mind. We'll talk later. And hold on to the rope. It said, the chasm is beneath you, but you have crossed it. You're looking at fertile soil on the other side. So, in my mind's eye, I have this ginger, as you know, because I go and I take chances, climb mountains, do whatever is available in front of me when I travel. And you're holding that bridge over a chasm. And I know beneath us is rocks. It is a chasm, right? They're sharp and they can cut you. And if you fall, if you lose your balance, this opening is on the sides are not that small. They're quite large. You could pass through. But there I am in the moment this morning saying, hold on to the rope. You've almost made it. You're above the chasm. You're above that ledge. You're above it. You are going. And when you raise your head, you can see fertile soil on the other side. What does that mean? It means, hi Ryan, good morning, that behind you was the desert. You walk through the desert, and a desert is sand and a lot of sand dunes, and the sun, there is no shade, unless, of course, there is an oasis. But you left that too. That was when you had the joy and the pleasure of life at the time. You were in the oasis of life. You might have been younger. You were invincible. You were powerful. You knew you could do anything, and nobody could tell you couldn't. And then you found yourself in the desert of life. And when you got into the desert and the sand, and every step is a huge effort, but you kept going forward. You did not look back. The sun is still beating on you. You are feeling it. You are thirsty. You have nothing left. You can take that bag you had water in and wring it. Nothing comes out. It's dry. But all you know for sure is that I have to keep going. Then choice. You are faced with the choice. You go on that rope bridge. Good morning, Peter. Thanks for staying up to join us today. Miss you. You came across this bridge like a drawbridge. It's not really a drawbridge. It's just there. It's rope and boards. And it goes right across from the edge of that dry, hot desert and across a gorge, a chasm, and beneath it is rock. But it goes to another side, and you can see on the other side the fertile soil, because everything is growing there. There are flowers, there are trees, it's beautiful. You can, if you could just stop the wind from the desert from blowing the sand, you would hear the rumbling of the waterfall. And you know that. But you have to cross it. You have a fear of heights. You have a fear of things moving. And that type of bridge, you're like that. Every step matters. Every moment matters. But you know one thing you can do is to hold on to the rope. And when that passed through my mind, I remember when I climbed the bridge in Sydney, Australia, the bridge above the Sydney Harbour. The space your feet are standing on is 36 inches square. And you have to practice before, and they're telling you when the wind is blowing, it is so well as you know the height, right? You look down at a cruise ship and it looks like a child's car, little Tonka, not the one they drive, the little thing. You look at the opera house, it looks like a bird. It suddenly shrinks so, but you have 36 inches to stand. One limb must always be touching a surface. So one foot has to be there and a hand has to be there. You cannot go on if you do not know how to put those two together. And it is moving, it is shaking. There is a subway running 39 inches below you on that. And the bridge is still up there. And you have to climb all these stairs to get to there and then to cross the bridge to the other side. So it's the chasm. The chasm is in front of you. But you know, if you get to the other side, you're going to have some success. The soil is fertile. Your chances of growing there is better. Your chances of developing there is better. The point is you have to move from where you are to where you desire to be, because it is not going to come to you unless you start going towards it. And it's scary. They ask you not to look down, right? When you're in a height. Do not look down at what the fatalities that can kill you. Do not look down, they say, because gravity will make you go there. Do not look down because if you fall, these rocks will cut into you, you will not survive. You know that. But your desire to succeed is a lot stronger than all of that. And you have to steel yourself. Hold yourself together. You have to breathe, and only in breathing you will take the next step. Every step you take on that journey needs a deep breath. That's your fuel. And that is how you hold on. Hold on to the rope, because you can change your life in 10 minutes. 10 minutes at a time is all you need to make a difference. A huge long opening to tell you the power of 10 minutes. Yeah, I use that 8 minutes of speaking to put you in that feeling of the 10 minutes at a time to change your life. Those 10 minutes at a time is what we call the slight edge. Those 10 minutes at a time is what is consistent. Those 10 minutes at a time is what I put together. Stick to itness. Exactly that. Stick it to itness. Stick to it. Hold on to it. Never let it go. I know that. That is just, it's like embedded in me. It's my core. I have no idea what it is not to keep doing what I desire to do. I have no idea what it is not to do it. So all I know is that to do some things, notice things, 10 minutes every day will take you where you desire to be. Not doing those things for 10 minutes every day will not take you there. So the choice is those 10 minutes. The thing that has to keep you going is the idea that you can hold on. Hold on. It's like the person that you know that is dying and you are on their way to see them. Actually, there is a song like that where the guy says, just hold on. Everybody hurts sometime. Everybody cries sometime. And that is the time, just hold on. I'll be there. That is what we have to learn to do with our goals, dreams, and desires. Tell them, hold on. I'll be there. I am taking 10-minute action every day in several different areas of my life. Just 6 though. So we have 24 hours. I am saying we need to take 1 hour every day to work on what it is we desire in our life and to keep doing it. No. We are human beings, right? So maybe one day we missed that one day. We didn't do any of those 6 things. That wouldn't make a big difference. But you know what makes the big difference is the compounding of the days that you miss and you miss and you miss. And we all know when we stop doing something once, twice, 3 times, it now starts being easy to let it go. So when you have worked so hard to bring yourself to that place in your life where you have 6 things to do every day, 10 minutes each, and every time you step to do it, something pulls you back and says, oh, it's only 10 minutes. You don't need to do that. Or it's a whole hour. So you see where I'm going? Oh, it's 10 minutes. It doesn't really make a difference. And then, oh, I do not have an hour to spare to work on that. But what do you have an hour to spare on? The thing about our devices, they tell us how long we have been on them. Our phones tell us how long the conversation has been. And if at the end of the conversation you want to strip because you're carrying the pain from that person's conversation into your day, then you know you have to let that one go. So what are you going to do with that hour that you have? What? That's the question you ask yourself. And this is what I am here to tell you. Hold on to the rope. 10 minutes at a time, through 6 times, 10 minutes at a time throughout the day will change your life. It will make you more joyful. It will make you more contented. Hi, Coco Diva. It will make you more determined. It will make you more focused. It will make you more persistent. And it will make you believe, and you will say to yourself, damn it, I did it. You will get up every morning fired up and ready to go. Because you are ready to go. You have a plan. You worked on your nighttime routine, and here you are. Let us look at the 6 things you're supposed to do for 10 minutes a day. And if you're missing it, you're not supposed to do it yet. And if you're hearing it, you are supposed to make sure you practice it. And if you cannot remember it, let me know. I'll tell it to you again. Number 1, 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes of prayer and meditation. 10 minutes when you start your day. 10 minutes of connecting with you before you connect with your device, before you connect with your sweetheart, your girlfriend, your whatever. Before you open your phone and look at your friend's toe. A picture of my foot, a picture of me dancing, a picture of my this or a picture of my that. 10 minutes. Those 10 minutes you spend doing this. You sit, you do some deep breathing, you relax, and you connect with the you inside of you. It doesn't have to be a conversation. It could be silence. It could be a prayer you like. It could be believing that you know something, open your prayer book, your Bible, whatever it is that will bring you down. And sit there and contemplate for 10 minutes. When your mind is going on its own business, ask it to come back. Say, you live in me, you come back and be with me. You have to talk to your distractions as if you're talking to a destructive human being in your life. So when your mind is galloping east and you want it to stay south, you need to pull it back and say meditation, put some music on that you like to hear, listen to a person meditating, listen to something, but listen, you must. 10 minutes. The next 10 minutes, you visualize what it is you're looking for in your life. You're looking for peace. You're looking for love, understanding, joy. You're looking for success in your business. See yourself in it. If you are already doing the business, you're already doing it. So see yourself doing it just as you do it. You are in place already. Your stage might not be as big as you desire it, but you are doing it. Do not neglect that. So go to where you are and see your goals. If you're losing weight, you're planning to lose weight, and you're going to the gym 3 times a week and walking 3 times a week, then visualize you doing it and visualize your clothes is actually falling off you. If your blood pressure is high and that is what they recommended, then see the pressure going down. See the blood sugar level. See the cholesterol count. The lousy cholesterol is at its worst. That is done, it's gone, it's weakened. Visualize yourself paying off the bills. Visualize yourself seeing your children successful, obedient, understanding, developing, bold, because this is a bold world. Visualize your children going into the world bold, because there is nothing shy in the world I grew up in. That world does not exist anymore. The world is like a war on its own. So visualize success. 10 minutes. Use a timer. But all of through it is one thing that will distract you is the mind. You have to say, you know what? Call it a name. You know, John, you better get together with me. We are a team here. Talk to it like that. It does not understand, oh, my mind is just wandering. No, nothing in this world we live now is like that. So if you are like that, you better get noisy, because the world is noisy. And if you're not noisy enough, nobody will hear you, including you. That's number 2. Number 3, pick up a book. Have a book from last night and say, today I am going to read Tessa-Marie's book, The 5 Pillars of Prosperity. I'm going to read The Morning Blessings. For 10 minutes, find a book that is motivating, uplifting, and read from it. For 10 minutes, 10 minutes. That's all. Then you turn around, you write your goals down, or you read them out aloud for 10 minutes. Then the other thing you do, you get into your affirmations. Oh, thinking about that, my affirmations course is on the 14th of October. How to write your own affirmations. Fantastic affirmation, just remember it. So write your affirmations down. I am amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. I am so happy and grateful that everything I do is awesome. Whatever. And write those affirmations down for 10 minutes. And then the last thing is to exercise for 10 minutes. Stretch for 10 minutes. Touch your toes for 10 minutes. Reach a little higher for 10 minutes. Move your waist for 10 minutes. Kick out your feet from under you for 10 minutes. So you spend 60 seconds doing those 6 things. Meditation, visualization, reading, goal setting, affirmation, and then a stretch or tiny 10 minutes of exercise. Okay, Tessa-Marie, 10 minutes of exercise doesn't do a thing for anybody. You do not build a muscle by 1 hour of work once a week. You build a muscle by consistently doing it for a certain amount of time every week. It's just constant. Like I said, it is easy not to do it because it's 10 minutes. What is she talking about, 10 minutes? But those of you who have a balanced sense of math, it is compound interest. You're building on the building on the building that you did. When they build a house, I know all about that. This is what my father did. They dug the foundation. That's where they start. They pour cement and they have iron and they have this. They're building the foundation. Then they put the support on the top of the foundation. Right? So it is compounding it every day, one bit at a time. And after a while, you become a titan. You become a pro. You become an expert. You get better. The reading of those books in the positive way is telling you, you can do it. You've got it. You have Michael Jordan level talent in you. You hear that every day. Are you going to doubt it? Who can shake that from you? Your breathing is become all of a sudden, because you practice that breathing and meditation in the morning, your breathing is deeper. All of a sudden you're walking and you realize, my breathing is not shallow. It's coming from my stomach. It's coming from way down there. It's not in my chest. So it's building the slight amount every day. It's compound interest. The bank pays you $1. That's a nice one. When you do not pay your credit card bill, that's the one I want you to hear, because that's the one you understand. So you took $100 of service, you bought something for $100, the bill came and the bank said, oh, you just need to pay $10. So you pay them $10. So your balance is $90. But the bank is going to charge you interest on $100, although you only owe them $90, because they have to accumulate from what you bought from before. And next month you pay them 10 again. So now the bank is calculating interest on 110 because you're back to the 10 they charge you, 10 this month, and that is how it's compounding. So if you flip it around and you have a savings account and the bank pays you $5 on your $100, next month they pay you $5 on your $105, $5 on your $110, and that's what compounding is. So when you take action to breathe properly, you're training your lungs and your stomach to breathe in sequence with you. When you read, you're opening your mind. You will hear what the author is saying. If it is a positive book, you will pick something from there you can use. Compound, reading it or reading a book like that every day. I have a list of a pile of 7 books I switch around every week. And I read from all of those books. Do my 10 minutes, but later in the day, I read again because I enjoy reading. So then your visualization, the more attention you pay to that dream, goal, or desire of yours, the weight, you look at your waist is tinier. All of a sudden in the visual, but then all of a sudden you feel it and say, oh, okay, that pant is really loose, right? And that is what it is, because every day you're looking at it, you're seeing the situation, you're doing this stuff, you're out there, you're exercising this number 6. And all you do is stretch, touch your toes, but you notice now when you go down to pick something off the floor, you're not in pain anymore. You understand what it is to bend your knees instead of flipping over your back. So this is what compounding is, just how you change your life. You do not change your life by 100 minutes 1 week and 100 minutes 3 weeks later. It's not consistent. And it will not give you the results you're looking at. Again, you have to realize, I want to know if you guys are understanding this. I need you to acknowledge understanding it. It is so simple. Those 6 things, you either do them, and if you keep doing them, you'll be successful. Are you with me with this? I promise you. You do those 6 things daily and you keep going at them daily and with no intention of ever stopping, you will get where you have to go. You have to. You must. Then there is the choice. Those same things, you choose not to do them, you will not get where you have to go. So you do them or you don't do them, you're still going to get results. Thanks, Lisa. I want you guys to know what I'm talking about. Remember, it's simple to let it go. It is easy. It makes perfect sense. Thanks, Lisa. The Lisas are hot today. It makes perfect sense indeed. It's doing it every day that makes it grow. It's the same thing if you have a friend that complains or somebody that's unhappy and all you hear from them is the unhappiness. What happens, people? It keeps growing more for them. You notice day by day, week by week, year by year, they're so unhappy. They have never seen something great in their life. That's exactly what it is. You do it, you'll get good results. You do not do it, you will get the results of not doing it. And that is what it is. 10 minutes, 6 things. And they're not anything hard. 1,440 minutes in a whole day. And you have to use 60 every day, 7 days a week to change your life. So you cannot do 1 hour when you wake up in the morning. If you cannot do 1 hour when you wake up in the morning, then chances are you're not going to do 1 hour of anything all day. You're not as beautiful as a butterfly, but you will be going from petal to petal to petal to petal and not ever being satisfied. So, Arita said, I was watching a podcast last week and the person had a near-death experience and was told to take God's breath. He said he never heard that term and didn't know what it meant. But it's exactly as you said, deep belly breathing, right there. I've been muddling through, but I totally agree. I had trouble conceptualizing being intentional in my daily life. But one day, things click. I have a little bit of a vitamin for you, Coco Diva. You see that word? You have number 3 word in your sentence. Ditch it. You're not muddling. You're doing it. Do not ever use words that are not making you feel like you're in action. So, I've been doing it, going through it, and it is challenging. You could have said it like that. You know what? I have been going through it, and I totally agree with you. Don't use muddle. Don't use trying. Don't use struggle. Think. Your words are your prophecy. You're not muddling. If you are in the desert right now, like when I started, remember I said we were walking in the sand dunes? And if you have ever walked on a desert floor, you know when you lift your foot and put it down, it's like you're lifting 10 pounds of sand with you. The dunes, you don't know how low you will drop into a sand dune and how high you have to come up with nothing to hold to get there. So that's what it is. You see what Yuko said? I do 15 minutes every day. Consistency is key, and the flexibility. You can it doesn't matter. Yuko is in her 50s and she can sit with her legs crossed. So it's just continuing. But I had trouble, but you didn't. It's just that we weren't taught how to conceptualize being intentional. So it wasn't trouble. You were only going with what you believe and what you were told as you were growing. But one day things click. It did click. And that is all you have to remember. I have gone through the sand dunes and I came up right on the edge of the chasm. I kept going through that drawbridge, and when I ended on the other side, the land was fertile. Normally, when I tell you what is happening in my mind, it's like a story, because that's all I hear is words. I see words, I hear words, words is dancing, they look like fairies, they look like whatever. So we just got right there. Hi, Mr. We just got to the end of the chasm. We are there right now. The desert is behind us. The wobbly bridge is behind us. We are barely able to stand straight because the bridge made us slightly dizzy. But we are standing on solid ground. The person in front of you is saying, hold on. Give me your hand and come closer. You made it. You are on solid ground. You're on fertile soil. You can hear the rainforest around you, the birds, the bees, the butterflies. You can hear the waterfall. You can hear the stream. You can see the big trees. You can see the fruits and the flowers. You can see a place to rest. You have come a long way. But you made it. And here you are. Here you are. Hi, Juliana. Here you are. You have gone through the desert. You have gone through the chasm. You crossed on that bridge. You stood on the other side of fertile soil, and which you were looking at for so long. And here you are. Your legs are wobbly. And that hand that reaches out to you and says, come on, you made it. You are here. You are safe. Look around you. Now is the time to look back inside of you and say, thank you. I am happy and grateful I got to where I am right now. Because even where you are standing is a lot better to where you came from. It's up to you to see the trees covered with fruits. Hear the running brook, the rainfall, the waterfall, the trees, the flowers, the fauna and the flora around you. The soil is fertile, you can see it. You can smell it. And that is how you hold on. Hold on to the rope. And do those things I ask you to do. The 6 things, 10 minutes every day, 7 days a week for the rest of your life. And if you do that, I guarantee that you will end up successful. You have to get it. You must get it. It has to yield to you. Because the more you do it, the closer it will get to you. I thought you were taking action, yes. But you have triggered it. You have waved your hand. You have said, hey, I'm over here. I'm looking for you. I'm over here. I'm coming towards you. And as you know, it's going to say, so am I. Because when we state and we take action on what it is we desire, the God and the universe, together or separate, conspires to give you what you desire. That's why when Coco Diva used the word muddle, and I said, change your words. Use impeccable and exquisite words. Think your words. You're right. I try to fit so much in when searching my messages, sending my messages. I remove struggle from my vocabulary because of you. Yeah. When you're sending a message and you have a word that is like struggle, put it in the dictionary and look for the antonym, the opposite to it. And see in the list of opposite words, which word feels better for the time. And that's the word you use. And when you have thought a word that's not good, or said a word that's not good, make sure that you hold on to you and you say, okay, I need to let this word go. Just make sure I need to drop this word. Let that word that is not empowering you fall straight down from the drawbridge into the chasm. Let it destroy. If you can picture the word leaving your mind, all the negative, disempowering, non-impeccable words drop onto the chasm and crash. Then you will know every time one comes, you're going to say, down you go. You will hear the crash after a while. I do yoga 15 minutes a day. Okay, we're not going to talk about it. Deep belly breathing, first thing in the morning. You guys, I trust that you heard them. So I'll give you the things you do. 6 things, 10 minutes at a time for each one. 1 hour or 60 minutes out of the 1,440 minutes that makes up a day. And if you do them every day, 365 days of the year, I guarantee you, you will change your life. Number 1, deep breathing prayer meditation, 10 minutes. Visualizing, 10 minutes. Reading a positive book, 10 minutes. Writing your goals in your goal setting journal, 10 minutes. Writing your affirmations, 10 minutes. Exercising or stretching for 10 minutes every day. It's compounding interest. Up, more, and eventually you will win. Trust me, I know what it is. I live by it, and that's what I do every day. I do the same things like that every day. And by the time I come to stand here in the morning, I've done it. I'm up at 4:15, and by 6:30, I've done so many different things. But the first 60 minutes is all on growing me and making me get to where I desire to be. And hey, it will not happen just like that, because small amounts needs to be piled up daily for them to be big. Hold on to the rope. You are on that shaky bridge, but in front of you, you can see the fertile soil. Have fun. Love you. I'm happy and grateful for each and every one of you that came here today to spend some time with me. Take care, love yourself, and know you're worthy. So make sure you do something for you. Lisa, Yuko, Coco Diva, Yuko, Lisa, Rita, Lisa, Ryan, and Loretta. Thank you, wonderful, amazing, and beautiful human beings. Have a great day. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.